In the village of Obodo, where the red earth cracked under the sun and the drums spoke to the moon, a woman named Nwamaka gave birth to her first child. The people of Obodo were proud, strong farmers who followed the old ways. When a child is born, the newborn must be bathed with warm water infused with sacred herbs, bitter leaf for protection, lemongrass for health, and shea oil for blessings. The bath was not merely for cleansing, it was a ritual that bound the child to life, health, and community. But Nwamaka was not like other women. She was known for her stubborn tongue and her refusal to heed counsel. "What do these old women know?" she would sneer. "Did they carry this child for 9 moons? Did they endure the pangs of labor? This child is mine, and mine alone." When the midwives came with calabashes of steaming herbal water, Nwamaka struck their hands aside. "This child will never touch water," she declared, eyes flashing like a storm. "For 15 years, no river, no stream, no rain shall kiss his skin." The midwives gasped. The elders shook their heads. The drummers stopped beating. Such words had never been spoken in Obodo. "Water is life," said the oldest midwife, Mama Ejima. "Without water, the skin dries, the spirit withers, and the ancestors turn their backs. Nwamaka, do not curse your child." But Nwamaka folded her arms. "Leave me. I will not bathe him. He shall grow stronger than your feeble children. His skin shall shine without your herbs. His spirit shall soar without your rituals." The elders pleaded. The diviner was summoned. Cowries rattled, kola nuts cracked, but nothing softened Nwamaka's heart. So the village watched in silence as the days passed, and the child, a boy named Obiajulu, the heart finds peace, never felt the touch of water. At first, nothing seemed strange. Obiajulu suckled well and grew plump. His laughter filled the compound like the jingling of anklets. But soon, whispers began to call like smoke. The child's skin grew thick with dirt, his hair clumped with grease, and a sour odor drifted from his body. Flies followed him like shadows. When the village children played by the river, Obiajulu could not join them. "Come, let us splash in the cool water," they called. But he stayed behind, for his mother forbade him. If he drew too near, Nwamaka dragged him back, snapping like a whip. "Do not touch my son. He is not like you," she hissed. The children began to mock. They sang cruel songs. "Obiajulu the dust child, whose skin the sun has defiled. He cannot swim, he cannot play. The stench of flies leads him away." Obiajulu wept, but Nwamaka's pride was harder than stone. "Let them laugh. You are chosen," she told him. "One day they will bow before you." But in the nights, when the moonlight spilled through the raffia roof, strange things began to happen. Obiajulu's cries echoed louder than other children's. The goats grew restless when he passed. The calabashes of water in nearby huts soured and turned cloudy. The people whispered, "The ancestors are angry. No child can live without water." Seasons turned. Obiajulu was now 10 reigns old. His odor carried across the market like rotting fish. Women covered their noses, men shook their heads, and children scattered when he came near. One day, during the New Yam festival, Obiajulu joined the dance. The drummers played, the flute sang, and the youth twirled in circles. But when Obiajulu entered the arena, the masks of the masqueraders twisted in fear. Their raffia skirts shook as if caught in a storm. One by one, they fell to the ground, wailing. The river spirits reject him. He carries the dust of defiance. The elders rushed to consult the diviner again. The cowrie spilled, the kola cracked, and the oracle spoke. "A great curse festers in your midst. A child has been denied the blessing of water. Until he is cleansed, your crops will fail, your animals will sicken, and shadows will dance on your roofs. Beware, for the 15th year shall bring a reckoning." But Nwamaka only laughed. "Do your oracles raise children? I am his mother, and I know better than your bones and shells. Her pride was a shield, but her son's misery was a spear piercing deeper each day. Obiajulu was now 15. Tall, strong-limbed, but his skin was like bark, cracked and rough, covered in a dark film of grime. His hair was matted, his smell unbearable. Even the air seemed heavy around him. And then the 15th year arrived, just as the oracle had warned. The harmattan came early, fierce and cruel. The yam barns emptied too soon. The goats birthed stillborn kids. The sky withheld its rain, and when at last the clouds gathered, thunder rolled but no drop fell upon the land. The elder said, "This is the year of reckoning. The child must be bathed." But Nwamaka barred her compound gates. She sharpened her tongue like a cutlass and shouted, "Over my dead body! No one shall touch my son with water." That night, Obiajulu dreamt of rivers. He saw a great water spirit, tall as the palm tree, her body made of flowing streams, her eyes like pools. She stretched her hand toward him and whispered, "Child of dust, come. Wash and be free." But Obiajulu woke in sweat, afraid to tell his mother. The night of his 15th birthday, the village gathered for the moon festival. Drums thundered, fires crackled, and the air trembled with song. Suddenly, the wind rose. The ground shook. From the direction of the river came a roar like 1,000 waters. The great water spirit appeared, towering, her hair cascading like waterfalls. Her voice boomed. "Who has dared defy the covenant of water? Who has raised a child without the cleansing of the river?" The people fell on their faces. Nwamaka stood trembling but proud. "It is I," she said, her voice quivering but defiant. "He is my son, and I chose for him." The spirit's eyes blazed. "Foolish woman! You have shamed your child to filth and sorrow. You have mocked the wisdom of the ancestors. Now your pride shall drown you." She raised her arm, and rain poured for the first time in years, but it fell only upon Obiajulu. He screamed as the water touched him, burning like fire on his skin. The grime melted away, the stench lifted, but so too did his strength. He fell to the earth, thin and fragile, like a withered leaf. Nwamaka rushed to him, but the spirit's voice thundered. "You kept him from me for 15 years. You shall not keep him now." Before the eyes of all, Obiajulu dissolved into a stream of water that flowed back into the river. The village wailed. The drums fell silent. Nwamaka clawed the earth, her cries piercing the night. The water spirit looked upon her and declared, "Let this be a lesson. Water is life. To deny it is to deny existence itself. Your pride has devoured your child. Henceforth, no mother in Obodo shall forget to bathe her newborn, lest she share your fate." With that, the spirit vanished into the river, leaving only silence, the smell of rain, and the broken sobs of a mother. So it was that the story of Nwamaka and Obiajulu was carved into the memory of Obodo.